the green, buddy. Coming to the green. Let's go get him. Pace car's off. Be ready. Be ready. Green flag, green flag. Green, green, green.
Welcome to Nashville. I believe this is the first time that we're in only one event at a track, since this is an off week for both the Truck and Cup Series. Getting pretty deep in the field. Nashville, a track that I do not believe I even have a single top 20 finish at. A little sad, but this is why we are still running here. Good start, taking it 3 wide already, unfortunately. Definitely do get to see a couple different drivers we wouldn't usually, now that the only series running this weekend, including Star. Trucks Jr. and Greg Biffle starting at the rear of the field. Either an engine change or a backup car. I can't remember if it was this Nashville race or the second one, but we're watching it a while back because NASCAR put it on YouTube. Right at the finish, Kyle Busch and Clint Boyer running, I believe, 1-2 with Robbie Gordon and Johnny Benson. And Michael Waltrip, they were all kind of running together, and then Michael Waltrip was trailing them in 5th. And there was a late restart, and then with about 2 to go, Boyer got into Busch, took him out, and then that, as all 4 of them were running so close together, Benson and Gordon, they got involved or had to check up, and then Michael Waltrip just sailed on through and took the lead before the caution came out, and then it was the end of the race. So he was given the win by Boyer and Busch, the 2 young guns going at it. See if we can make this bottom work. I always just really struggle in turns 1 and 2 here. I don't know what it is. I've just never quite figured out, my line or the braking points or something, but did some work for sure. All the way back to 37th. Likewise, looking to the outside of Ponstein, but he didn't get the full run, so didn't end up blocking us. Seems like we can make the outside work a little better. Fidua down there, he almost got into Presley. That looks like almost a bit of contact there. Hermie Sadler slotting behind the 72. And is Randy McDonald in that one this week? I know he's had a couple different drivers driving for him. Everybody's still really just jockeying for position. Got a lot of passing opportunity.
Clear all way. Inside. Still
And
there.
red car up there in front of Fita was the 96.
All clear.
That's being driven by Caleb Holman this week. Had a couple of starts last year in the Busch Series. Normally that car would be driven by Gus Wasson, but Wasson, I believe, is in the number 10 this week instead of Jason Schuler.
Inside. All clear.
Ponstein moves down here. Can you make this top line work?
All clear. Inside.
Not quite, but enough.
Still there. Inside.
Either a little slow, maybe we can get to his outside before the corner.
Clear all way. Inside. Still there. Inside. Still there. Inside. All clear. Inside.
Up front, Casey Kane continues to lead,
Still there.
but a number of cars able to keep pace with him,
Still there. Inside.
including Kyle Busch and Clint Boyer,
Still there.
in 7th and 5th. Good to see Kenny Wallace up front. I feel like he's kind of seen much of him. As part of that is because he's not running in the Cup Series this year, at least not full time.
Still there. Inside.
Sure if he's making part-time starts.
Still there. Inside. All clear. Inside. Still there. Inside. Still there. Inside.
I think it wasn't close to McDonald because I think we drove that corner in way deeper than he did.
Still there.
Something to watch out for, I guess.
Clear all way.
Able to carry a lot of speed on that top side. This is a great run through the tri-oval.
Inside.
43. I always,
All clear.
every time I see it now, it just makes me sad because I missed that
Inside.
kind of lock scheme.
Still there. Inside.
Just kind of
Clear
looks
all
like
way.
a sad rubber duck. And it's a lot slower this season too. Johnny Sauter has moved on.
Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
And it's starting to make up some positions. We've kind of settled in and adjusted to the track. It's been a bit since I've run here, and I haven't been very much warm up in practice.
Inside. Still there.
Here's Watson right here.
Still there. Clear low, buddy. Inside. Clear low.
The other nice part is since this event is by itself this weekend, we were able to qualify the car ourselves. Didn't have to go to the field for a driver change.
All clear.
Up on Jay Sauter as well. Bobby Hamilton Jr., 2 cars in front of him.
Inside.
Actually surprised to see him running
Still there.
slower today. He's probably been the best performer here
All clear.
this series.
You're doing a good job, buddy. Put me in the
I think he's won at least 2 races here.
Best you can.
There's Stremy. I think I remember last time we were here, or the first time we were here last year, but we got wrecked by the 12. That was Kerry Earnhardt at the time. And on the restart, I don't remember precisely what I did, but made a mistake and took out Stremy, who was, I think, leading. Running top 5 at least. Let's see if we can work through these cars here. David Starr looks like he's running pretty strong on the top side. Not sure where the 25 started, but he is slow today. Feels pretty good at this point. Happy with the handling. And Boyer falling back a little bit now. And Travis Geisler, who is running the number 36 DCT Motorsports car instead of usual Steve Grissom, is running top 10. I believe this is the first time we've seen him. But we have not made every start, so possibly could have made another start just at a track that we didn't go to. A race we didn't run in. Jordan on the move a little bit, as well as Michael Waltrip. Hopefully Stremy jumps to the bottom. Indeed he does. That the car just pivots so well. I'm on the gas.
Inside. All clear.
About a 4 or 5 second gap between 8th place Kyle Busch and 9th place Geisler. It looks to be about 8 cars that are kind of in contention or got some speed with them early on. David Green, the point leader, 16th place currently. And both Truex and Biffle not really making up very many positions. Truex is I'm the furthest out of the two, and he's only up to 35th. Up on the 56 car, I believe that is Regan Smith this week instead of Tim Sauter. For them sharing the ride this season, I believe. And every time I hear Tim Sauter, I always think of his 01 car. I believe it was the number 19 that he ran. A bit loose there. Almost put myself in the wall.
Still there, inside.
Paul Menard also in the mix there, along with Ron Hornaday Jr.
All clear.
Hornaday right now, he's a good driver in the Busch Series at this point. I think he can win races, but he's quite got the consistency or the level required to win a championship. But a couple of years when he moves to the Truck Series, he is going to be a threat. In Benson and Todd Bodine. Along with Kyle Busch, that's going to be some serious competition. Jar looking to our inside.
Still there, inside. All clear.
So yeah, we're just able to get a really nice run off the corner up high. I'd like to be able to get around all of these guys because then we've got a bit of open track. A half can of fuel, I'm realizing, so it does open up the possibility of just taking 2 tires.
Inside. Still there, inside.
This place is
Still there.
not the worst wear, but not the best either, certainly, so definitely be a bit of a gamble. Depending on how long the second stint is, don't know if it would necessarily be worth.
Inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
Alright, pretty slow there. Most likely going to be able to get around him out of this corner.
All clear.
There we go, just like that. Car honestly feels the best when I'm running even higher, like out of the groove almost. Go run on the number 2.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
Noticing that the a little distracted. Put myself in the wall there. You know, the door numbers on the 12 are like weird yellow color. I don't know how I like that. Like if they were just white or something, it would look a lot better. A little snappy loose on exit now. Nothing too major. I'm fairly confident that we'll be able to get at least the top 20 out of this. See how we're doing. About 14 seconds back of the leader. Is no longer Casey Kane. Bobby Gordon. Searching for his first win in the Busch Series this year. Rest of the top 10 running in a slightly different order, but all the same drivers. Ooh, I Kind of used up the 12.
Still there. Clear high.
Have to try that one again. Surprised that the leaders are not in lap traffic, actually.
Inside.
Gordon's just pulled out to a natural 1 second lead.
All clear.
Could be a ways still from a pit stop. Do 40 more laps on fuel. But this is probably going to be about tires more than anything. Where, not even halfway, and we're about 80% on the left side, so. I don't know how comfortable I'd feel running with 60% durability left on those two by the end of this thing.
Inside. All clear.
Lap times are maybe about, they're kind of running, they're pretty even for the 20, 25, 30 laps. Now they're starting to drop off a little bit from that.
All clear.
Be really careful on exit, I think. I feel it's trying to spin on me, so I keep overcorrecting almost, and that's what's putting me in the wall. They bring back to 19th now. We're getting close to halfway. Gonna pull some distance on Hornaday behind us. Here we go, we've got a nice run, I think. But not going to go to the inside. Be a mistake.
Inside. Still there, inside.
No, that was pretty solid. So we can complete at this next corner.
Still there, inside. All clear.
And plenty of room, and there we go. And about 3 seconds to Jason Leffler in front of us now. I think I know what I need to do with my line now. There we go, yep. I need to just run a little bit slower, but because I'm running slower, That means it works for me to run the car a little lower on the track through the corner. Maybe not as low as I did this time by, but that way on exit I can get back to the throttle at about the same time, but I have more room to move up the track. So when the car's a lot tighter when I'm on the throttle, not a problem since I have more room to work with. Starting to make some time up. I think that they are battling each other a little bit in front of us. Certainly going to help. Not really able to get away from the 12 though, unfortunately. But he's not getting runs or looking for passes either. I think right front's going to start dipping into the yellow any lap now. Lead down to 2 seconds in front now. They are still losing a decent amount of time to the leaders. 16 seconds the gap now. Yeah, that's with them being in lap traffic. We're continuing to pull away. Kyle Busch has started to fall back. He was running with Boyer for a while, but he'll lose some time, so maybe he just doesn't have the best long-run car. Actually lost about 3/10 to Robbie on that lap, so got a speed difference in speed between what we're running and what he is. Slowly chipping away at that lead. And left they're side by side, so that might help us a little bit. Actually lost some time that time by. There we go, Leiffer makes the pass. Alright, just 1.2 seconds now back. Green to us. Ooh, we are really tight now. The right front and the yellow, I think that's the end of the handling for this thing, so that pit stop very, very soon. I'm making up time though. Oh yeah, I'm making up a lot of time in the corners. That's for sure. It certainly makes me feel better about us getting a top 20. It's 100% manageable and maybe even like a top 15 now. Green's car seems like it's starting to fall off as well. Losing time to Leiffer. Waltrip to third ahead of Casey Kane. Stacy Compton passes Johnny Benson for 10th. Ruderman 11th. A start here for Johnny Michek since he doesn't have to run in the truck race.
Still there, inside.
Side by side with Green through the tri-oval.
Still there, inside. Clear low, buddy.
Try to get as clean of an entry as I can.
All
There
clear.
we go. Leffler's low on the track. Is he pitting in? No, he's not. He reigns in the 74 again.
Again, just pace yourself here a little bit. A lot of these guys are coming back to it.
Oh, Rib Boyer's in the pits. If anyone out of this group is wanting to pit in, there they go. Actually, I think the majority of the field in that time, so we will pit next time by. Ooh. Tight, tight, tight. The marbles. David Green's gonna have a run.
Still there, inside.
Pitting in is the question. I think it is.
Still there. All clear.
Yep.
Your road speed 45. 3,500 seconds.
No Hornaday pitting right behind us.
Leaders don't pit road, buddy. Go, go, go.
Alright, got a little bit of the cosmetic damage
Your
fixed, but
road speed 45.
not affecting our speed, so
Watch your speed, watch your
problem.
speed. 3,500 seconds.
And there's Green. He's coming out of his box now. He's to my inside, and that's a little annoying.
Hey, buddy.
I'll let him go, I think. There we go.
Get out there, go, go, go.
There's a Fido on Leiffer. That's Stremy pitting in now, but he really slowed up the 37 there. You need to be cautious on the cold tires, though.
Leaders don't pit road, buddy.
Alright. Stremy up front right now. He led that lap as he came down pit road. Ooh, seems a bit of a handful. Jason Keller here, unfortunately sponsorless. Got somebody on the hood, but I doubt it. And the quarter panels. Definitely gonna miss that Albertsons car. That was something that we saw every single race since we started the series. But unfortunately they have, to my knowledge, departed from NASCAR, at least as a primary sponsor. They'll be an associate for somebody. This is going to be about a 30-lap run. Run harder, but not all out for sure.
Inside. Still there, inside.
We're making that outside work.
Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Clear low, buddy.
Might have pinched him down a little low there, and that's why he had to back out. There we go, just ran our fastest lap.
Here a little bit. A lot of these guys are coming back to it. Inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Still there, inside.
Well, the car is sticking really well.
Still there, inside. All clear.
My last lap was about 4/10 faster than my fastest lap from the first stint. That's crazy. Make any adjustments or anything. Backed up the corner there a little bit. I was a little scared I was going to run into the back of him if he ended up braking first. I don't want to do that to the team that's giving us cars.
Still there. Still there, inside. Still there, inside. Clear low, buddy.
Realize I haven't checked the leaders since pit stops. Robert Gordon's still out front, but Boyer, he pitted first, has jumped up to second place. Nick Bliss and Kenny Wallace, the biggest losers on that one. Wallace is back to 8th place. Must have stayed out, hoping for a caution or something. You see Atwood enters the top 10.
Those are good laps, buddy. Straight, smooth. Just be hyperpatient.
We got a car limping there. Gus Wasson in the number 10. Well, it's going to be either a DNF or probably a last place finish for them. We have a battle going on behind us, actually. Into his pit box, but has not DNF'd yet, so Well, they're just going to be making repairs and then getting back out on the track, but it might be a little slow.
24.
Depends on what the damage was. 20 to go. About 2 seconds in front of us to Fedewa. Might be some lappers in that pack, I'm not sure. Currently 29 cars in the lead lap. Oh, and Watson is out with a blown engine. We looked under the hood and said nope. Biffle continuing to run very poorly. Been very hot and cold this season in both Cup and Busch. 36 right now, and then Truex 33rd, so not faring any better. Truex has been climbing in the points, so will certainly halt his progress for now, but season is still young. It's game back in second place. Waltrip and Boyer battling each other. Those are lap cars. Mike Wallace and Brad Teague along with David Keith. Keith starting for the Sadler brothers. We're at number 95. David Green chose the bottom. That was the wrong move. Could have followed me on the outside there. Oh, Teague's been in it. Interesting.
Still there, inside.
JJ Yaley, another car for position in front of us.
Clear hallway.
Looks like Kane's starting to run Waltrip down, but maybe just because of traffic. Peter was still driving away a little bit, but I think Yaley is within our sights. Probably run him down. That was a weird corner for the 18. He was very, very slow out of nowhere.
Outside.
Around him, so
Still outside.
very peculiar.
Clear high. Inside.
Whoa! Had some contact there.
Clear hallway.
That got really tight on me that last corner.
Still there, inside.
Right front is just a little too hot right now.
Still there. your toes on the flapper. 10 laps to go.
All right, 10 to go.
9 to smooth.
Need to take it easy and hope I don't wreck. I think this is definitely a track where I've really struggled not to do that. I've self-spun at least twice. 2 different races. They're sending it in.
Still outside.
Man, that was ugly.
Clear high.
Absolutely no rotation in the center. Peter got around Ruderman. Ruderman falling back now. Was running as high as 11.
Inside. Still there, inside. Still there.
Jayski Kane has really closed up the gap.
Still there.
3/10 now.
Buddy.
There are no cars in between them. Yeah. Only one car actually right in front of them, and then no one for about 7 seconds.
Inside.
Those two are going to be able to battle each other
Still
unimpeded.
There, inside. Still there, inside.
Yeah, Ruderman really fell off.
All clear.
Vito, though, continues to run very strong. He's been actually running faster than we have. I think Kane's going to be able to get around Gordon. Looks like he's at least 1/10 faster every lap, and that's a lot.
5 to go. Just keep hitting those marks. Try to take care of it.
Alright, here comes Ruderman back on the high side, searching around. Oh, and there we go. There's the pass. Jayski Kane. Already a 2-time winner in the Cup Series this season. Derek Cope slowing up Fidoa a little bit, but really got around him pretty easily. Oh, continuing to block him, actually. They both try to get around Stanton Barrett. Definitely not. They're close enough. And there we go, Kane beginning to drive away. So with less than 5 to go, Jayski Kane running down Robbie Gordon from like 3 or 4 seconds back. Passing him for the win.
Be on your toes on the flapper. One more time, buddy. One more time. Straight from over.
Just not close enough to Fidoa, but Derek Cope is really giving him a hard time, and he's blocking him all over the track. I'll do it for Casey Kane, the winner here at Nashville. Travis Geisler stayed in the top 10, so a great run for him and that team. This will also be our best finish at this track. First top 20 here in about 7 starts, so
Checkers, buddy.
slowly improving.
So we win together, we lose together. Just drop it. Step one.